Welcome to our unit on time value of money. I have our worksheet open and I'm on the first page, the loan for single future value. And that's what we're going to be looking at in this first one is future value. Okay, so in this situation, we have our friend Walter who has a grandson who wants to borrow $1,000. He's promised to pay Walter back in 2 years with interest calculated at 5% annually. Okay. So there won't be periodic interest payments. It's just in the future, Walter will get some amount that we're about to calculate back from his grandson. So let's do our calculation. The principal is $1,000. The interest is going to be 5% annually. Okay, so we'll calculate the 5% every year, and it's going to be over 2 periods because Walter's grandson is going to pay him back in 2 years. All right. So we can do this one of two ways. We can do it in Excel or we can use the multiplier from the chart. So let's start by going to our chart. And we're going to go to our chart for future value. Right here it says future value of $1. Okay, so we have 2 periods. So we're looking at that right here. And Walter's grandson is going to pay him 5%. So our multiplier, if we look 2 years and 5%, is going to be this amount right here, 1.103. Okay, so I'm going to go back. Here we go. And our multiplier will be 1.103. Okay, so the payback amount for the chart is going to be our principal times 1.103. And so the payback amount will be $1,103. And I forgot on these first two, we're only going to use the chart because I couldn't figure out how to do it in Excel. Sorry. But these are fairly simple, so that'll be okay. So anyway, so that is going to be the amount Walter's going to get back. Let's go ahead, since we're here, and do the single value for the present value. So future value is when we have an amount now and we want to know what it'll be worth in the future. That's what we just did. Present value is we know what we're getting in the future and we want to know what that's worth today. And we're going to use this one, not this one. Let's just go with it. Right. So now we have Wilma and her granddaughter. We got a lot of people borrowing money from grandma and grandpa. And you know what? If you're lucky enough to have that kind of grandma and grandpa, woohoo. Okay. She's asked Wilma to invest in her company. She's offering to repay Wilma $200,000 when her company goes public in 4 years. So $200,000 is going to be the future amount that Wilma's going to get back, and the periods are going to be 4 because it's 4 years. And Wilma wishes to make a 10% return on her investment. And delete that because that doesn't belong there. How much will Wilma loan her granddaughter today? Okay, so the future value is $200,000. And the interest, so the interest Wilma wants to make is 10%. Okay, so that's how much, if that's what she wants to make and she knows what she's going to get back, she has to calculate what's the most amount she's willing to give her granddaughter today that will allow her to make a 10% interest rate when she gets her money back in 4 years. So the periods are 4. If we use the multiplier from the chart, this time we're going to go to the future value or the present value of $1 because we want to get the present value. And the rate is, let's see, she wants to make a 10% rate and the granddaughter's going to have the money for 4 years. So 4 years, 10%, our rate will be 0.683. So if we go back over here, oh wait, we're already here. And type in 0.683, then the amount Wilma is willing to give her granddaughter is $200,000 times 0.683, or $136,600. So that's the most Wilma's willing to give her granddaughter today to get $200,000 back in 4 years and making a 10% return. Okay. So that is our single values. Now the rest of these, or the next 3 are going to talk about a series of payments. And so we're going to do that in the next video. All right, I'll see you then.